Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be doing the final shop my stash, get ready with me for the year. So I will hopefully continue this series through the next year, through 2023, but this will be the last one for the year just because I have so many other videos for December that I don't want to take out those fun videos for this video, even though you guys love it. So I will continue it in January, hopefully pick up more. I used to do like 2 or 3 a month, and I've been slowing down a little, but I'm looking at my collection, I'm actually at a really good spot of rotating everything, so I'm really excited about it. Anyway, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just go shop my stash. Alright, so since we've been doing this series for so long, I have to kind of write down, I've been doing this for a little, but I write down what products I'm going to use, but I like to show you guys my collection so that you guys can obviously enjoy it too. So, let's dive into the first drawer here. We got primers and concealers. So for primer, we're going to pull my I Heart Revolution and Buddy the Elf primer. I can't believe I haven't used that yet, honestly. And then we're also going to pull the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Face Primer. I also can't believe I haven't used that either. But, yes. Alright, concealer. We're going to pull my Kosas Revealer Concealer. I'm excited to play with that. I have a few more. I have one primer left. I believe it's just the Jaclyn one that I haven't used yet. And then I think I have 3 concealers left that I haven't used. So I'm really excited. Alright, so for foundation, we're going to actually go in with my LYS Triple Fix. I've been obsessed with this foundation, so I just want to keep using it. And then the only powder I have not used is the Wet n Wild Snow Much Fun. So I'm going to use this for under eyes and face, just so we get a lot of use out of this bad boy. Alright, well, while we're over here, there's a little bit more back there, but we don't need that, I don't believe. For bronzer, we're going to pull my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Can you believe it, guys? I just did a declutter, so if you haven't seen it, check it out, but I went down so much, I feel like. It really wasn't that many, but it's like when it's cluttered, and you know it's cluttered, and you feel cluttered. So kind of just like looking at it and like this, I love it. Alright, for blush, we're going to go in with the ColourPop Playoffs blush. And then for highlighter, we're actually going to use Mr. Buckbeak. I know, it's so light for me, but we're going to give it a go. I keep those because obviously I love them, but I feel like I have to use them at some point because honestly, I think I've used all of these except for Dobby, Buckbeak, and then Becca, I think, is the only 3 I haven't used. So that's crazy, right? Alright, so that'll be it for this drawer. These are all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, I want to use this season, I should say. I was going to say this month. But I actually want to go into the Scar. So this is the Villains Essence Scar eyeshadow palette. I want to use it so bad. I don't know why. I do not know why. While we're here, we're going to pull one setting spray from here. We're actually going to pull the, Kokie Refresh setting spray. While we're in here, for prep lip, I'm going to pull the LYS Speak Love. I think it's going bad, so I want to use that up. And then for creams, I'm going to use the Milani Conceal Imperfect. And then we're also going to pull the Milani Cheek Kiss cream blush, because I love this color, but it does not look as used as it's supposed to look. As it should look, it does not look that used, but I use this a lot. Alright, so then for brows, we're going to pull quite a few, but I want to pull the ABH Brow Pen, because I haven't used that, and I've used the other 2 brow pens, so we're going to pull the ABH one. We're going to pull this new to me, it's new to me, Wet n Wild Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. And we're also going to pull from Wet n Wild the pencil here, brow pencil. I'll tell you the shade when I can see better, but we're going to pull those 3. For liner, I'm going to pull out these 2. I think I want to try to use the green, but in case, we have Sephora Collection, Tiramisu, and T-Rex. But I want to see which one I'm going to use with the palette. So then for mascara, I really want to try this Gucci one again, because the first time I used it, it was like freaking amazing. So I want to try that one again. And then down in this drawer, I want to pull my Muppets, what are these called? Glowing Lip from ColourPop. And then, sorry, back up, we're going to pull the ColourPop BFF liner. I hope this duo will be good, but I have not used this liner a lot, so we got to give her a go. We're going to go all the way back down to setting spray. I know I already pulled one, but I also want to pull the Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray, because I haven't yet to use this one. And I'm getting 2 more setting sprays this month. And it's only like the second week of December. Anyway, let's just go get ready. Right, so we are upstairs for today. I just felt like my stash is right here where I go all the way downstairs. I also was just a little easier as far as like people in the house go. So we're gonna chill up here. I think it's cute. It's nice. It'll be fun and fresh for now. I also have been trying to wear a Christmas shirt so far in all my December videos, but it hasn't been that many, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's first dive into the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Oil, because my lips are bad. I really like this. It is really pretty glossy, but it's just, you know, kind of sticky. It's like a lot of glossy, and so it's like, ooh, very, I do really like it, so I'm not saying I don't like it, but I feel like once I get to like the end of it, I'm like, okay, I'm done, and I'm not even like fully done, you see? But it's just because of how, like, a lot it is. You gotta make sure there's nothing in it, your hair's not down, the whole 9. Anyway, it's a good one, though. It is a good one. We are using 2 primers, and then we only have 1 more primer to go through. I'm so excited. As far as before, okay, we have 1 more as of now before I've bought any new ones, which I didn't buy any new ones so far, so hopefully I don't buy any new ones by the next shop my stash, but we'll see. We're gonna go with the I Heart Revolution Buddy the Elf primer. It's the Illuminating primer. So, what's up, guys? Anything new and exciting? December is so exciting because all the, like, top favorites and, like, all the fun videos come out from all the YouTubers. But it does get a little overwhelming because of Vlogmas. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. Now, I don't do Vlogmas on my channel, but I know so many people do, and like so many YouTubers that I watch do Vlogmas, and I'm like, not that I know for a fact we all watch the same YouTubers, because I'm not sure, but I'm sure that they're pretty similar, or at least close enough, where I know that you guys are overwhelmed, so I will probably never do Vlogmas. I don't do vlogs really, so that's why it's not that exciting for me to do Vlogmas. I know some YouTubers kind of just decide that they want to post every day the month of December, but again, that's a lot. So I did up my videos by 1. You'll see videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday now, if you haven't got the gist of that. I'm gonna go in with the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I have the shade TG1. Obsessed. But if you didn't catch on, I'm gonna be adding videos on Sunday just for this month. I feel like my 3 videos a week is pretty good. You guys can obviously correct me if I'm wrong, or if you think I should do more, but I think you guys like the 3 videos a week because it's just enough. And then I like the 3 videos a week because if I try to do a video that, you know, I've never done before on my channel, or like have never seen anyone do, like one of the ones that I just kind of decide I want to do one day, I'm like, hey, this will be a good fun video. I can kind of sandwich it between other videos that I know do well on my channel, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's good, but, you know, again, correct me if I'm wrong, if you like the 4 videos a week. I just love this foundation. It is nice medium coverage, but it's like skin-like. It's that beautiful natural finish where it's not too glowy, too over the top, but it kind of works with your primer. So I put on the illuminating primer so you can see my face just looks a little bit more illuminated. And I look more alive and just way better than I did earlier today because homegirl was a hot mess. Hot mess. My skin has been breaking out so bad. I genuinely don't know what it is. And not the problem, but I really don't want to take a break from putting on makeup and just like, you know, this is not the month for me to go back and kind of stop using everything and kind of reintroducing products one at a time. It's not the month for that, so we'll see. But right now I only use one moisturizer. I use a moisturizer, the same moisturizer morning and night, and rarely anything else. And I know I can't even use SPF, all this stuff, because I don't want it to irritate my skin more. But like my skin is, I don't even know if you guys can see, they're just the texture underneath and like little spots just everywhere. And maybe it's the one moisturizer that I'm using, so I'm gonna have to try another one. But like at the end of the day, you never know. Like it could just be like a primer that I use and I don't know which one it was because I use so many different primers throughout the week. Or it could be, you know, like the foundation that I use. I don't know. So I tried to, this past declutter, I tried to get rid of a lot of old things. So hopefully maybe it'll clear up soon. But again, you just never know. Oh my gosh. I do have, the only newer foundation that I have is, I have it right here. This is the NARS one. This one is the NARS and the House Labs. Those two, and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus actually. Those three, maybe I would just have to stop using those and see what happens. Because those are the only, like all my primers too, I've had them all for so long that I'm like, there's no way that it's my primers. I don't know. Well, again, we'll see. It's not the month to not wear makeup, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just went in with the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I love this concealer. I've missed her. This concealer I miss, and then the Rare Beauty concealer I miss. Oh my gosh. But I don't need any more concealers right now. So that one I'm like, do I want it? Guys, did you guys shop the Sephora freaking rando event? That's what they should have called it. Rando event, because when does Sephora ever do this in their life? Because even last year during Black Friday, they had some pretty good Black Friday deals. I picked up a couple products. But like they did not have 20% off. And it wasn't during Black Friday. This was after, and they did not do that last year. Unless I was living under a rock. I'm pretty positive they did not do that last year. It's the first year they've done that. So I picked up a few different things. I honestly at first was only going to get skincare. And then I was like, okay, Marissa, it's not the best idea to kind of reintroduce new brands to your skincare. I mean, like, it might be fine to see, like, you know, just replace a moisturizer or something. But I was going to get, like, sets and kit, and I was like, okay, that's a lot. So I ended up just picking up, like, a lotion. And then I placed a second order because I wasn't going to do it. But then I placed a second order, which you can only use the 20% off code once. But I think the Sephora collection was, like, unlimited because they gave me 30% off the Sephora collection stuff my second order. So I don't know. I only bought the rest of my full face of Sephora collection, which is, like, 4 items. But I got a pretty good discount on it. So that was fun. Can you guys tell I'm just in the mood to talk today? I also, at Ulta, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Snow Much Fun setting powder. So freaking cute. I'm just obsessed. But Ulta also did brand new thing. I don't know what the special occasion was, but Afterpay, they did like a little, what is the word? Collab, I don't know, a little deal with Afterpay that if you used Afterpay on an order 35 or more, you got a $15 like credit on Afterpay. But what mine did, so I was like, what does that mean? Like, then do I get like the $15 in my account, or like do I, like, I don't know, do I use it on a different order, the $15, or what? But actually what happened, so when I went to go hit like check out, when it says like go to Afterpay, went to Afterpay, and they had automatically taken the $15 off my order, so that like when my 4 payments are up, I paid $15 less than I would have if I would have just bought it. And I thought that was so sweet. I was like, what? Yes. And it was crazy too, because I literally had, so I bought the NYX and Pandora face palette, and then the NYX and Pandora setting spray, and so that was $40, those two together, and then I had the 5 off 15 or more, whatever, so I got $5 off. It's literally $35 exactly, and then obviously plus tax it went up a little bit, but then I got $15 off it. I'm only paying like $20 for 2022, 23, something like that, dollars in total now when my 4 payments are up. So I thought that was great, and I use Afterpay all the time, so it was perfection. What kinds of things are you guys looking forward to seeing in 2023? Are you guys like so excited for the collabs that could possibly come out? I am. I'm just like so like this year was probably the year of collabs. I love collabs. Honestly, there are plenty of collabs that I love, but like this year was a good year. Like there's a lot of products that I'm just gonna keep for their cuteness of it. Of course, ColourPop, but like I Heart Revolution did some fun stuff. Of course, Wet n Wild did some fun stuff. I really, oh my gosh, though. I've never talked about this. I don't know why, but it really made me mad that like Kylie Cosmetics and certain brands, they just do collabs that are cool. Like Batman's a cool collab, but I'm like, why is it your brand? Like I don't want Kylie Cosmetics X Batman. Why would I want that? Like there's plenty of other brands that I'd rather. ColourPop, for instance, Elf. I would do Elf X Batman. Would be so much fun. There's so many brands that would be so much more fun than freaking Kylie's Cosmetics. And like, no disrespect to the brand because they're a great brand, and before they rebranded, I had a full face of their products that were so good. And now I don't really care that much because I'm like, I'm not going to risk buying it and then you going into it. But sorry. I'm not going to risk you buying it and then going into another scandal and then me not being able to show you the products because you can't get them anymore. So I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. But it's just like, are you kidding? Out of all the brands, Kylie Cosmetics and Batman. We're going to go with the Milani Cheat Kiss Nude Kiss. But that's also the same way I felt about the the Kylie Cosmetics Wizard of Oz, the Wiz, is the Wiz or the Wizard of Oz? I think it was Wizard of Oz collection. Like, so many brands. I'm like, are you kidding? You, of all the brands, did that collab. But, whatever. I Heart Revolution did Shrek as well, which I still want to pick up some products from that, but, like, I feel like the Christmas holiday collections obviously took precedence, so I bought all of those instead of that one, but hopefully soon I'll buy that one. Or if they still keep it around. Obsessed. Love this cream blush. It like doesn't even look like I used it, but I use this one like a lot, I feel like. I'm just gonna go in with some setting spray. Ooh. It's dangerous, that setting spray. Alright, now we're gonna do some brows. I'm gonna first go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. I don't know why you would put this on your lashes, but I guess to each their own. So weird, like such weird marketing in my opinion. Another rando thing, but today at church, my pastor was just talking about like, you know, like feeling like people who feel like God doesn't love them, or for some reason that God wouldn't be able to love them past their, that's not even funny, but why, for some reason people believe that God can't love them because of their circumstances or because of their sin or because of, you know, their mistakes. And he was just like kind of reassuring, like obviously to everyone, but like me in general too, just about how God's love is so generous, and that we take it for granted almost, because he's not sitting here saying, you have to do this A, B, C, D, D, and then I'll love you. A, B, C, D, D. A, B, C, D, E, you know? And then I'll love you. You know, God is just so good that he's just, all you have to do is, I mean, there's nothing you can do that would change the way God loves you, because he loves you no matter what. And I think that's something that people often forget, because you feel, and I forget, I'm not even kidding, like I went in there very discouraged when I went to church today, and it was just like so reassuring to just be able to hear that like God loves you, and not because of anything that you did, not because you were good, or not because you did something so amazing, but because that's who God is. He's a loving God. And so I just wanted to share that, obviously get that off my chest as well, because it's something that I don't want to just, like, you know, when you say it it almost becomes more real. And not that becomes more real because I said it, but like in your head you start to remember it. You're like, oh wait, yeah, I did. You know, it doesn't just go as a passing thought, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I just wanted to share that with you, and you know, hope you guys, remind you, if anyone, you know, often forgets like I do, God just loves you, and he always will, man. He always will. Always will. Alright, so what did I do here? I lost my pencil. So again, I went in with that clear lash gel, and then I kind of did my normal routine where I drew under the line with the Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive brow pencil. I actually do like this. It's just a pencil. It kind of reminds me of the new Benefit brow that everyone's been obsessed with, where it's just like a pencil and people are like so mind blown and you're like, bro, it's pencil. But this kind of reminds me of that. So it actually, well, I haven't tried that one, but it reminds me of that kind of concept, but it actually is really nice. And then with the ABH brow pen, which I'm obsessed with, and my brows look so good. I just have products everywhere. Alright, just zoomed in a little closer to do some eyeshadow. We're gonna go with the Scar palette. I'm so obsessed with this palette, and I don't even use it that much, but I love just this palette. The, again, collab, great collab, great collab. I'm actually just gonna take this shade up here, which is the shade Savannah. Here in the Savannah. I don't know that song too well, but. Alright, so I just went in with that shade in the crease. I'm sorry, to set the lid, but then we're going to go with the shade in the middle. I think it's called Lion. I'm just going to put that in the crease. I just think this palette quality is so good, and like, nobody talks about that much. The problem is too, Essence, in general, they just come out with good collabs and then they take them away in like literally seconds, because honestly, I don't even know if this is available still. But if it is, it's a really good collection, you know, collab, I should say. Alright, then we're going to take the shade Mufasa, and I'm kind of just going to deepen up the crease. So I'm going to take in the same spots, a little lower, but with the same brush as well, just to add a little depth here. I think we're going to do something super neutral, and then maybe do a pop from the green waterline. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to take those same two shades, so the shade Lion and then the shade Mufasa, and run them on the lower lash line, just to make it all one, because we are one. We are one. Okay, I think I'm going to take the shade Promises. It has like some glitters in it, but I'm sure they'll just fall out like normal. So I'm going to put this in the outer corner. Just the very outer corner, because I think I'm going to do a few shimmers today. Just blend that out a little. Make it a little smoky. Okay, first I'm going to take the shade Fearless, which is this like maroon kind of shimmer. I'm going to kind of use that as a transition between the outer corner and the center when I do a different shade. So we're just going to place that lightly. It seems to be like a light shimmer, not like a metallic or anything crazy. Not like a foiled shadow, I should say, or anything crazy. It's just like, oh my gosh, that is so freaking pretty. Are you kidding me? And I think we're going to take the shade Brothers down here, same on a finger, and kind of just put that in the front of the eye here. It's a little bit orangey, but I feel like it'll blend nicely. Oh, yeah. I was saying I haven't done a makeup gig in a while, a few months, and I honestly I'm not even sad about it. I love doing makeup, honestly, but it's just like the pressure of doing other people's makeup is so stressful. Like I would like it to be the way it was, where I have one every couple months, but like my main focus is YouTube and stuff like that, because I do love this in general, and obviously you make better money being a freelance makeup artist, and so I feel like that's probably why I felt like a little bit more pressured to do that. But part of me just enjoy makeup in general, and so I feel like if I just kind of just let it, whatever happen, you know, let God's will just be done. Like, don't force it, or don't, you know, do too much. Just let it happen. People will come if they want their makeup done, and they won't if they don't want it. So I feel like it's just kind of perfect place right now. So I don't know. I'm excited. I like it. I like where I'm at. I also like this palette a lot. So I think this look is so pretty. Should we do green in the waterline though? I feel like now it's a lot. Oh, that's a pretty green though. Do we do it? We're gonna do it. This is the Sephora Colorful Crayon Contour Eye Pencil in the shade T-Rex. Oh, that's pretty. I love this color. I love, like, this color. Wow, there's definitely shadow on my face. This color in the shade Tiramisu, like, there's something about them that just have this depth that's, like, a lot more than just a green shade. Like, it doesn't look like just a green shade. It looks like, you know, a little bit brown, a little bit black, but a little bit, like, mysterious. You know? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I, like, completely forgot I didn't do blush, bronzer, highlighter, powder version of Andy Lil's. So then for bronzer, powder bronzer, we're going to go with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I'm like, wow, this video is so short. It's going to be great. Yeah, right. Hello. I love this bronzer. So freaking good. So good. I'm so glad that I just have it in my collection. Alright, then we're going to go with ColourPop High School Musical Playoffs. This blush is so pretty as well. This was a great banger collab as well. I feel like too, once I like kind of, I don't know if I'll make it through my entire collection just because I have so many eyeshadow palettes that it would be like really obscene to keep going until I have no more eyeshadow palettes to rotate, because that's 50 eyeshadow palettes. I have a little less than 50, but since like palettes come and go out of my collection, it'll be like over 50 videos, and that's a lot of videos for just to shop my stash. And so, or like, because I don't mind doing more shop my stashes, but I feel like eventually I'll probably, once I don't know what collection I want to go by, basically. Probably blush, bronzer, highlighter. Once I use all my blush, bronzers, highlighters, including face palettes, then I'll kind of assess the situation and maybe do just kind of theme my shop my stash, get ready with me is like my favorite collabs, or like, you know, drugstore makeup only, that kind of stuff. Another favorite collab, Buck Beak. This one is like way too light for me. Okay, this one's not as bad as this one actually is really pretty. It's kind of like Jacqueline Iced, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So I definitely can use this one more. But the shade Hedwig, he's light, but it's okay. You can't see it straight on, so that's good. And then when you kind of turn, it's like, ba-bam. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, she's the one. She's pretty. Great, now I know I can use both. I don't know why I've never, like, used this one before, enough to see, like, if I could use it day to day. I really can. It's not that serious. It's definitely, like, giving the I'm cold vibe. Alright, let's finish off with some setting spray. We have the Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray. This one smells so bad. It doesn't smell bad, but it just smells like body wash or something, like shampoo. I don't know. I don't like that smell too much. Wow. This just brought me somewhere I did not want to go, honey. Alright, then we're going to go with my Gucci mascara. I thought about buying this, but I was like, you do not need, first of all, I don't need any more mascaras this year, but I also don't need to spend all that money on a Gucci mascara, even if I'm saving, because that's called spaving, and we don't need to live that life. It's like literally stunning, like literally superb. I gotta clean this up, but it's okay. It's literally so good. I also heard that Gucci stuff has like a smell, and so I smelled it, and it definitely does smell like freaking like flowers. It's disgusting, but you can't smell it normally, so, you know, whatever, but don't smell it if you don't like flowers. I don't like the smell of flowers. Next, we're just going to go in with the ColourPop BFF Lip Liner. Honestly, I probably should get rid of this soon, too. She's ancient. it's such a pretty lip liner though. Like, look at it. I just don't wear it a lot because I don't know what lipsticks to wear with it. Honestly, I probably could just pop a gloss on and that'd be fine, but I'm just gonna see how this combo looks. This is the ColourPop Muppets Glowing Lip. It's in the shade Warm Up Guy. Yes. Honestly, that combo is really pretty. I just have to put a little bit of this over the lip liner because the lip liner is a little bit more cool tone than this. It's a little bit warmer, but it honestly looks so stunning. So definitely the combo that I need to wear. I realized that the only way I truthfully would use up all my lip liners, lipsticks, is if I pre-make like combos, and honestly this combo is doing it for me. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Here's the finished look here. Let me know what you think. Are you guys gonna miss the rest of the series this year? It's only a month, so you'll be fine. It's not even a full month. It's a few weeks. And then I'll be sure to pick it back up. The scripture for today is 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Yeah, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. And I think that is so important. And again, my pastor said this today. He was just like, you know, that of course that's what how we should be basing our love for each other on, and just, you know, kind of asking ourselves, is this what I'm doing? Am I showing true love? But also, it's remembering that that's how God loves us. God's love never ends, and He's slow to anger. Like, all these things are the way that God loves us, and I think that's important to remember. So that is it for this video, guys. I know it's a long one, but I know you love them, so that is it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.